On today's Church TechCast screencast show, encoding a video for ProPresenter 5. The ChurchTechCast.com screencast show is generously provided by viewers like you. Head on over to patreon.com/PaulAllenCliff, that's patreon.com/PaulAllenCliff, and you can support the show for as little as $1 a month, or on up. Every little bit helps, and big bits definitely help. So thank you. Hi everyone, and welcome again to another episode of the ChurchTechCast.com screencast show. I'm Paul Allen Clifford, your host, and I'd love for you to ask your questions on software that I could give you tips and tricks and help and etc. with. So first off, if you wanted to do that, you could either leave the comment below, or you could head on over to trinitydigitalmedia.com/contact. And over there, you can just leave whatever you want, or you can use any of the contact information listed, like my email address, paul@trinitydigitalmedia.com, the voicemail number, 1-877-POD-ECHO, 1-877-763-3246, as a good way to talk to me, and we'll answer your questions either on this show or on the Friday show, which is all questions and answers. So, one thing that I've struggled with over the years is the best way to encode video for ProPresenter 5. Now, we've got a preset that we use at church, but the question that you might be asking is, well, we've already spent all this money on ProPresenter, how can I do this for free? Well, I have a solution for you. In fact, this is the one recommended by the Renewed Vision people. So I got this these exact instructions off their website over at support.renewedvision.com/index.php?/knowledgebase/article/view/34/0. I'll put that in the notes below. But let's just say that. You can just scroll down and click on that. That would be easier. So that's where I got these instructions, so you can get them as well. But I don't know about you. Sometimes reading isn't as easy as watching a video. So I thought I would make a video for you. So what I've done is, first I've downloaded and installed MPEGStreamclip. MPEGStreamclip is free software that allows you to do some transcoding of video files. So let's say that the video that I'm about to show you is one that you've created for Sunday morning and you want to optimize it. So let's head on over. Now clearly this is not the video that you made for Sunday morning because it includes me, and you probably don't so much want to see this face on your screen on Sunday morning. But let's say that you do. You can see that I can scroll through this. I could even mark in and out points if I needed to. So if this was part of a larger video, I could do that. None of that really matters as much as what I'm about to show you. So maybe in a future show we'll go through MPEGStreamclip a little bit more. But what you want to do is head on over here to File, Export to QuickTime, which on the Mac the shortcut is Command E. It's probably Control E on a PC, but I'm a Mac guy, so anyway. So we'll click on that, and we'll go from here. Okay, so this opens this window right here, which you cannot actually see all of. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Underneath here it says presets, reset, adjustment, preview, fast start, cancel, and make movie. So just so you know, there's 5 buttons lower than what you can see. But this is what we're going to do. First off, we're going to click up here where it says compression, and we're going to change that to H.264. So let's slide on down here. Where was it? Yeah, let's see here. Scrolling all the way up to the... there it is. They're not in alphabetical order. Don't get that, but that's okay. H.264 is what we want. Secondly, for quality, we don't want 50%. We want, according to the ProPresenter folk, 75%. So let me make sure that that's correct here. I'm double checking here. Okay. That's right. Okay. So that's actually most of what we need to do. Over here on frame size, generally speaking, you want to select whichever number is connected to unscaled. So I could actually scale this up to 1080p, but that's not going to give me much improvement. In fact, it's probably not going to give me any improvement in quality because this was recorded at 640 by 360. So that's what I probably want to keep it at. I could do 480 by 360, but that would make it smaller. I could maybe make it a little bit bigger, and most people wouldn't notice, but really unscaled is what you want. So what I could do is I could just, from here, go down to Make Movie, and that would turn this movie into the appropriate quality according to the Renewed Vision people. Now, again, how I got it is I went to File, Open, navigated to the movie, and then Command E or File Export to QuickTime, and that's how I did that. But you do have, let's say that you have more than one. Let's say you have 4 or 5 of these things that need this treatment. You can also do this. Here, let me cancel this. I'm going to go down and go down to List, Batch List. See that? List, then Batch List. Okay, and now we can use this right here where it says Add Files to select multiple files. So let's do that. This might be a little slow, but I just want to show it to you real time on my my MacBook Pro. It's about a 3-year-old MacBook Pro, so it's not going to be super fast, and I'm streaming and encoding and doing all kinds of stuff on this particular computer. So as I say, it's probably going to be a little on the slowish side. Yeah. So it could be because I've got the beach ball. Ah! There we go. Okay. So here we go. This is on my media drive, which I've labeled Care Paravel in the video thing. So let's say that I wanted to do all of these videos. What I'm doing is I'm clicking on the first one, holding down Shift, and clicking on the last one. And that gives me a range of files, and now I can click the To Batch button here. Let's select that and let this process for a second, as I say. Now, please choose Task. Export to QuickTime. Wait, that sounds familiar. Now I could join all the files. I can fix timecode breaks. I'm not going to worry about that because I know, first off, there aren't any timecode breaks that I need to worry about in these files. And secondly, I want them to be all separate. I don't want to join them. But this would be a good way if you named them the files in a numerical order, number first. You could join multiple files and do an edit that way. If you wanted to, I'm not going to recommend that. I'm going to instead just click OK. Now, that should give me a destination folder, which it does. I'm going to click select. Okay, and now we have our exact same export window again. So if we hadn't already, if it was on some other codec like this, we would need to go to H.264. By the way, don't be fooled by H.263. We want H.264 because it's one better. Actually, I don't know. I've never used H.263. Maybe it's better in some ways. Maybe it's worse in some ways. But H.264 is what we want here. So, and if the quality was set at 50% like it is by default, we would ratchet that up to 75. Again, we would select the appropriate frame size that says unscaled, ideally. And then down here, instead of convert, or what it used to say, it actually says to batch. T-O-B-A-T-C-H. T-O space B-A-T-C-H. To batch. And when you select to batch, then it will export all of them. So let's actually do that. Okay. Now it's just waiting. So it's not actually doing anything yet. And you might be thinking, shouldn't it have done something? No. It's waiting for you to click this go button. So we would have to click go, and then it's going to start encoding those appropriately. So that is how Renewed Vision suggests that you should export and transcode your video files to get the best quality. Now, since we're at 75%, I think what they're doing there is balancing quality with file size. So a smaller file size is going to be easier to play because it'll read quicker and stuff like that. So you couldn't do this over and over again, and because I already know that these were recorded in H.264, I wouldn't actually do those, but if you had some DV files or ProRes 422 files or something like that, that's what I would recommend this for. So I hope that you find that useful, and I hope that something that you can do at your church as part of your mission to go out and change eternity. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to it on YouTube, or subscribe to the video podcast, which is now available at trinitydigitalmedia.com/subscribe, and that's totally free. And I'd just love for you to spread the word, and so that we can, as a team of churches, impact the world for good. So here are the links, and you have a wonderful day. Until next time, this is Paul Allen Clifford with trinitydigitalmedia.com.